For the guys that are, boob guys, or boobs guys as it's me.
Baby, you gon' feel the show. Baby, you gon' feel the show. Oh, na na na. We could do it all night long. We could do it all night long. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you gon' feel the show. Baby, you gon' feel the show. Oh, na na na.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to your favorite TV show, CRT-AFRICA, College Road Trip Africa. We bring you interesting topics from all over African universities, Nigerian universities, but African universities as a whole. We're going to be talking about topics like attendance, induction, and NYSC, the National Youth Service Camp. So, with me, I have this lovely lady over here, and her name is
Flowers.
And we have this young man, should I say?
Say young man. I'm young, yes I am. My name is Zil.
Okay. Our first topic is, let's start with NYSC.
Oh, wow.
Something we do, or every Nigerian student is familiar with, the National Youth Service Corps.
Okay. I don't know why I decided to start with me, though.
Because I felt like,
you felt like, okay. So, recently a friend of mine got posted to Benue. So this is the second time a friend of mine has been posted to Benue. The first time was last year. And for those of us who know, it has been all over the news lately that there has been insurgencies going on in Benue, the Middle Belt area of Nigeria, wherein 200 citizens were killed in their own homes, and there was no instant response. And exactly. And I remember texting my friend when this happened. I was really worried. I was like, "You're in Benue, and this happened. Like,
are you alright?
I was so worried. Like, it was my personal problem because this is my friend." And just for my friend to tell me, oh, he later, he told me he didn't later go with the next batch. That was what he told me, and I felt relieved. And so after this thing happened, I had to go back to my friend who was posted last year. I asked her how the experience was, and she told me it was quite a lot.
There were killings last year as well?
No, there were no killings, but the rate of insecurity was still high. Because apart from, let's not even talk about the educational system, the rate of insecurity, you could leave your house and you just know that if anything happens to you, you are on your own. Because she told me that when they were even entering NYSC, they were informed that you are fine or you can do whatever you want to do. But in case of anything, just know that you're on your own, nobody's coming to save you.
How they were even killed in their own homes?
In their own homes. And this raises the question that, before or in the past, coppers didn't like to be posted to the north because, now they will say, insecurities in the north, this one, that one, all this stuff.
There's always this thing about the north.
Oh, now just imagine, this is not even this is the middle belt, the southern area. If it can happen in Benue, it can happen anywhere, and it is happening. It is happening. It's just that we don't know about this news. So my question is this: does it mean if you were posted to Benue as a youth copper, or let's say anywhere in the middle belt, would you willingly go or not?
Let's even not forget the fact that these coppers, they don't have a choice. They literally just put them wherever they please.
And it's crazy because you don't have a choice except you now decide to forfeit. And honestly, I don't know what the consequences
is that even an option?
Okay. Let me help you rephrase that question. The question should be, would you be willing, or will you be willing to go there after hearing about all these things?
So are you asking that question?
That I'm rephrasing.
No, just say you want to come point at me straight.
Okay.
I was asking
listen,
the question, now you're throwing it back at me.
I'm not throwing it back at you.
Okay.
I'm just saying, we should rephrase it in a kind of way where it doesn't feel like, okay, it's a kind of, did I call it far away stuff? Something that isn't, see, you understand what I mean?
I do not understand this.
I don't understand what you mean.
Okay. Like, now, if you were posted to Benue, after hearing all this, like the killing, the whatever.
The typical Nigerian,
I would say I'm not doing it.
My village people are after
Like,
me.
exactly. That is
I would say I'm not
that
doing
is what I'm trying to bring up, if you understand. Like, it is not just oh, I'm doing NYSC, let me get posted. I mean, everybody is after their own safety.
Exactly.
So,
But are there like remedies to these things? If you eventually get posted, is there not a way you can write a letter for them to change your location or something?
I think there should be, but the real question is how many NYSC coppers have been redeployed? Because you're asking for remedies, right? That is one of them. Like, there can be a change, but how many of them has this happened to?
Because for that to happen, you need a lot of connection.
Exactly.
Because let's be for real, this is Nigeria.
This is Nigeria.
Little things like this, you need to know somebody that knows somebody that needs
That
somebody
knows
that knows somebody, and
okay,
it just
so
keeps going on and on and on.
let's now put it that this is Nigeria.
Okay.
I mean, it's everywhere. You have to know somebody that knows somebody.
Really
that,
everywhere,
Is it
though.
really?
yes.
Let's
I mean, if you are in a country where there is very little structure of how they go about the things they do, I mean, you have all those kind of issues. Even countries that are already developed, like they say, they still have all those. You have to know this person, you have to know that person, I know. And when it really comes to this case of redeployment, it's, I think, according to, or should I say, the stories I've heard about it, it is always quite tasking. Even, like, I mean,
Tasking
like,
in what
now we have
way?
because-
I don't understand.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Like, it may be tasking for the people actually in charge of it, right? But I feel like the reason why it would even be tasking is because there are no systems already in place to make this easier.
Is it tasking to write the letter
I don't understand. Is
or
it to write
tasking
the
for the
letter?
process? Which one?
Which
I am
one?
kind of confused.
Explain.
why are you asking me?
You're the one that said it now.
I wanted to
You
explain.
said, is it
and
tasking?
you guys
just have
cut
to
me
be
off.
sure.
Okay,
Please, now.
Let's give him a chance to
on.
redeem himself.
Explain. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please
Okay.
explain yourself.
Tasking in a sense of you as a person that maybe you get posted to. Let's not use Benue as an example because it's all over. You might stay in Ibadan and you want to get posted to Ibadan and they put you in Lagos. And you be like, no, I have better chances.
At Ibadan.
You understand? So the tasking I mean about it is that, like, I mean individually, not about the people that are doing this for you, because individually you have to be ready to spend on all those kind
The
of
entire
things.
process of redeployment.
Because you are saying you need to know somebody, you need the person you probably know somebody that would do it for a cheaper rate.
And it will take a time
take-
to take
You
quite.
You understand? So there is
quite
a kind
some
of
time.
thread to this. It is a kind of cycle that doesn't break.
That's okay. I get what you're saying, but my point is, I mean, I feel like we should get to that stage where it is not so tasking. Have you guys not noticed that everything, practically doing things in this country is tasking? Why?
A whole lot
A whole lot of
tasks.
things. You want to go through the law to do this thing, it's also tasking. What is not supposed to be so huge, we make it a huge process. And I keep saying that it's a problem. This redeployment of a thing, yes, it can be tasking in the sense of, get permit letter from this, and this. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be so huge of a task. Is that correct? So huge a task. Sorry, I'm an English person. So huge a task that at the end of the day, you are saying, well, you know what, make I just stay here, I beg. I don't get
Imagine
this
how
money, I
simple
don't
it
get
could
shit.
be if you saw your location and you just had, like, let's say an email, and just an email. These are my reasons. I do not want this location, and boom, it's changed.
Okay.
That will
Change,
make
straight up.
Wait.
so.
That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, there should be systems in place to help this sort of issues. You get?
Yeah, I
And-
get.
I mean, you didn't have to.
Before,
I don't
Wait.
understand.
The point is that you guys left me out of the conversation, and now I am not
So
going to
is that
argue
why
with
you
them.
as a man, you should be able to put yourself back into conversation.
Do you know
why,
this thing?
Why
of-
are you a man?
As a man,
yes,
it
as
is
a
annoying.
man. That is why
and I know
said
why it is annoying.
Why?
Why?
I bet other men know why it is annoying.
Are you
Well,
sure?
So,
So
Other men at home.
you know what? I think we've deviated a little.
Other men
let's-
decide
let's-
to
let's
go on a
deviate.
short break.
Let's-
Other men that are watching this, please make sure to leave a comment on our Facebook, our threads, or what's it called? Twitter.
Yeah,
Sorry. Threads.
please now.
Sorry. I'm so
Threads,
sorry.
X.
Threads, Instagram, all of our social media, all the men and women, because you are very important, So
Yeah, we are.
make sure to leave a comment,
they are.
like, subscribe. Just show us love as we are showing to you right now. So bye.
Baby, you gon' feel the show. Baby, you gon' feel the show.